What's up, guys? It's the Dual Factor once again with another video. This time it's going to be a combo tutorial like I told you I would in the last video for Pendulum Magicians, and I was going to show you the combo that involves Wavering Eyes and Astrograph. This is essentially a 3-card combo which involves Astrograph, Joker, and Wavering Eyes. And then the 4th card you see here can be any Magician Pendulum in your deck. It doesn't matter which one it is, it can be any one of them. But for this combo it's going to be Purple Poison. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you the combo. So the way it starts, you can start any way you want. So what I like to do is I'll summon Skullcrobat Joker and activate the effect. So in this case, you're going to add yourself a copy of Wisdom Eye Magician. Now I apologize for the glare if you see it in there. The new house it's kind of hard to find a place where there's no glare or anything on the card, so just bear with me. I'm going to make sure I enunciate all the cards and everything like that. But anyway, you normal summon the Skullcrobat to add Wisdom Eye to your hand. And then you're going to put the Wisdom Eye in scale and then any other Magician card in the scale. You're going to use this effect of Wisdom Eye. He'll go to the extra deck, so we'll put the extra deck right here. And then we're going to put, in this case, we're going to put a double Iris in the scale. So that way you'll get your search. From here, since the Wisdom Eye activated, you can activate the first Astrograph in your hand, summon it, and then use its effect to add a copy of Wisdom Eye. Then from here, you're going to activate Wavering Eyes, destroying these 2 cards. So now you have the other Magician and double Iris on top of your extra deck. And then you're going to use the Wavering Eyes to add Astrograph to your hand. Now, since the Astrograph was add your hand off Wavering Eyes, now you can activate it as soon as add your hand. So you're going to activate Iris as Chain Link 1 to add a Pendulum Graph, and Astrograph as Chain Link 2. So that Astrograph will add a double Iris to your hand, and then the double Iris will add Star Pendulum Graph to your hand. From here, you'll activate the Star Pendulum Graph, and then you will put double Iris, well, this will be on the field, sorry. Double Iris will be in your scale, and Wisdom Eye will be in your scale. Now, there's a couple ways you can go about to play, but for just the sake of, that way you know everything that's happening, we're going to activate the Wisdom Eye effect. It'll go on top of your extra deck. And then you can put any Magician you want. I like to put Oath Dragon on top of your extra deck, because at the end of the play, you'll be able to add Harmonizing to the top, or not to the top, but you'll be able to add Harmonizing to your hand. So then the Star Pendulum Graph will activate, and you're going to put Harmonizing Magician from your deck to your hand. Now from here, this is where the combo actually gets kind of interesting. So you'll take these, and let me get a field center. So this will be your field center. And then you're going to overlay these 2 into Galaxy Tomahawk. Now you're going to activate the Tomahawk's effect, detaching 2. And then you are going to summon as many tokens as possible. What did I do with my tokens? Here they are. So you're going to summon as many tokens as possible. Doesn't matter what position, because they're all going to leave the field. Okay? So from here, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to use the Galaxy Tomahawk and one of the tokens. And you're going to make a Proxy Dragon. Then from here, you're going to link the Proxy Dragon and the Joker to make Decode Talker. And then from here, you're going to use your 3 tokens. And then you're going to make a Gaia Saber. Now, essentially, you can do this with Proxy Dragon too. I just like Gaia Saber because it clears all the tokens off the board, so you have all 4 zones accessible for Pendulum summoning. So now you have Oath Dragon, this, and you have a Harmonizing Magician in your hand. So the next part you're going to do is you're going to Pendulum Summon, and you're going to Pendulum Summon, you're actually going to Pendulum Summon 4. So we'll Pendulum Summon the Harmonizing Magician out of zone that's not being pointed to. You'll Pendulum Summon a double Iris, or sorry, you're going to Pendulum Summon 3 because you want this effect to activate, don't listen to me. And then you're going to hit Purple Poison. And then the effect of Harmonizing will go off. In the case that when you're choosing magician you want to, I like to summon White Wing because it's a tuner, so it gives you an option of either going into two synchros or going to rank 4 in a synchro, whatever you want to do, honestly. And then from here, you can do whatever you want. So what I would do here is I would overlay these two, and you can either make one of the cool things you can do here is you can either make like for example, you could do Tornado Dragon or whatever. If you don't know what the matchup is, then obviously I would probably go this. And you can add any other magician to your hand. So for example, if you want, you can detach. I'd probably detach the White Wing so it's on the graveyard too. So from here, you can detach. You can add whichever dark spellcaster you want. You can have a Skullcrobat for a follow-up play. And then here you can synchro these two off. And then this is usually the opening play I go with. Especially, and you can make Enlightenment Paladin. And then making Enlightenment Paladin's cool. Because you can add back... Oh, where'd it go? Oh yeah, I'm using this field center. You can add a Wavering Eyes back to your hand. So for that card combo, you have these in hand. This is your field, plus you have any other card in your hand. And then you also have, like, you get the Wavering Eyes back because obviously at the very beginning of the game, you don't know what your opponent's playing. So you can add this back after you used it. So in case it is a mirror match, you're pretty much set at that point. But this field can be completely different too. Like for example, instead of making the Enlightenment Paladin, if you wanted to, you could overlay the two magicians instead and make a Tornado Dragon, and then use the Tornado Dragon to pop the double Iris, so you can add Time Pendulum Graph to your hand, so that way if your opponent does have Wavering Eyes, you have no way to out it. You can also make, if you wanted to, you could put Omega on the board and start cycling cards out of your opponent's hand. You also don't have to make this. Like, if you think your opponent's playing 2 Draco, you can turn this into a Dweller if you want turn 1, but that's essentially the play, one of the first turn plays that this deck has. I thought it was important to show to you guys, because like I said, understanding the combos of the deck is one of the ways of learning it, and I figured this is a really powerful combo that you guys could know. So always remember to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see any other combos, or there's a specific one you don't know, please let me know in the comments. I'd be more than happy to give you a tutorial on it. Always remember to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you guys want to see. Later.